Also breaking tonight, a government-issued ban on intoxicating hemp products in Ohio that went into effect at midnight is no longer in place.
Well, you have to watch our news. Things change every hour or two. Yeah, less than a couple of hours ago, in fact, a judge in Columbus issuing a court order blocking the ban. WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes live with the ping pong back and forth in this big decision today. Todd?
Yeah, Mike, and sure, based on conversations I've had with Ohio companies that make and sell products like these are THC-infused drinks. Today's pause on the ban, pretty surprising, I can tell you that. Here at the Party Source in northern Kentucky, workers had been expecting to see a surge of shoppers driving over from Cincinnati to stay stocked up. Earlier today, this empty shelf in a cooler at High Grain Brewing in Springfield Township symbolized Governor Mike DeWine's statewide 90-day ban on intoxicating hemp products. Yesterday, the shelf was filled with cans of a THC drink called Astasi.
One great piece of advice that I got on this is that we need to watch the roller coaster, not ride the roller coaster.
Ryan Horan is part of the team that launched Astasi a year ago.
We entered the space because we saw a real deficit of THC products that were being put into the market that were responsibly made.
And responsibly sold to adults 21 and older, as is the case with Astasi. Horan says the fact that unregulated, intoxicating hemp products, especially marijuana-like gummies, have ended up in the hands of kids made the governor's temporary ban less painful.
I think the governor's move comes from exactly the right place. We saw the need for regulation in these products from day one.
I'm not opposed to regulation. I actually want an age restriction, an official age restriction put on the books.
West End resident Peter LaFontaine runs a hemp delivery business.
People in their mid-30s, elderly people, those are my main customers.
While he supports regulation, LaFontaine opposed the governor's ban, so much so that he filed a legal request in Columbus to block it.
The governor's order is in conflict with federal law, and the 2018 Hemp Farm Bill states no state nor tribe shall interfere with the interstate commerce of hemp. It conflicts with federal law, and it just makes no sense.
Now, Peter LaFontaine's challenge was not part of today's hearing that ended with Governor DeWine's ban being put on pause. It does, that case, though, did include a couple of other plaintiffs from Greater Cincinnati. Now, the decision to figure out what happens next in this head-spinning turn of events is set for a couple of weeks from now. Another hearing scheduled in Columbus on October 28th. For now, reporting on the Kentucky side of the Ohio River in Bellevue, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.